the Everest e-application or e-app. So for those of us that are here, learn as much as you can about all of the services that we offer everyone. And then the last two are the same course, but one is Eastern time and one is Pacific time. But these are people who, if you invite them to attend these seminars and they become a client, it helps walk them through the Everest package so that, once you have it, raise a hand who has an Everest, raise a hand who has an Everest, and who has an Everest who got their will, the medical directive, and their power of attorney printed and signed and notarized. Because you can't be buying, you can't have these products and services and solutions and not use it for what it is intended. Rob and I, we not only did we print, go through all the questions, we printed it, we signed it, we discussed it, we even had it notarized.
How are you?
So you want that same for
Share the live, share the live.
Well. So this coming Thursday is our college planning workshop. Make sure you're inviting your family, your friends, and anyone who can benefit from this information, because for those of us who are parents, you want to make sure that your child is taken care of if and when they decide to go to college. If they don't, but you want to be prepared as a parent. The last thing I want to go over is the Transamerica Academy. This is something hosted by Will Tate. So Will
Hey, Owen.
When Rob and I became marketing
How are
directors,
you? Thanks for joining. We're gonna be talking. We're actually on a Zoom, sharing information how to protect our loved ones. Make sure everybody has life insurance. You have your long-term care. You have your will set up. So I'm going to be teaching on Zoom, and we're also streaming live. So sit tight and share the live as you guys are coming in.
So for those of you guys who are not yet licensed, the illustrations with Transamerica is a magical tool. It allows you to offer your clients anything and everything that they want. So it's kind of like a genie in a bottle. Illustration is your genie. You can tell it to do whatever it wants. And so you'll want to know and get really good at that. And then he also goes over underwriting from submission to getting it approved and putting it in force. Before we begin our training, there's one more person. Let me make sure I'm on time. I got a few more minutes. That means we have some opportunity. But don't you guys think that it's such a powerful thing to be licensed, to hold that license, right? And so I want to bring a special lady up. Let me make sure that she's on. If in case. Odetta, can you please make sure this beautiful young lady is on? In case if she's not yet, I'm still going to show her, I'm going to share with everyone the accomplishment that she has, because every bit of success is important enough for us to share with others.
I don't think she's on. Okay, I don't think she's on. Okay, we'll have to come back. I don't see her on. I don't think she's on. I don't see her on. But I just shot her a text. So, let's see. Yeah, she had a little hiccup earlier today, so I'm not sure if she might be able to get on, but maybe we can recognize her later on if she doesn't, because I just shot her a text.
Good. So guys, with that being said, we have the beast from the east, the lady who finds a way to win no matter what, and she's going to help you win no matter what. Give it up for Miss Odetta King.
Drum roll! Are you guys ready? Listen, y'all know I go with energy, right? Are you guys ready? I need you guys to put some money bags because that's the language I speak. That's the only language I want to talk about. Let me see some money bags in the chat. Blow it up, y'all, because I'm about to teach you guys tonight 2 of our flagship products that are so super easy, right? And this is something that everybody needs. And while I'm talking to you, I'm literally going live on IG because y'all already know I be hustling in these social media streets. So if you are on Facebook or you're following me on Facebook, make sure that you share the live. We are streaming live. Hey, Mark. Hey, Aaron. Thanks for joining us on Facebook. And I'm also streaming live on IG, right? Because everybody needs this information. It's good for me, it's good for you, and it's good for everybody. So, for those of you who do not know me, almost all of you know me, but again, we're streaming live, right? This is all over. I just got a text message from Linda. She's not going to be able to get on. She has a situation going on right now. So just so that we know that Linda, Vern. For those of you who do know me or who do not, right? If you're following me on social, my name is Odetta King. I am a senior marketing director with World Financial Group. Just finished my 5th year. Wow, time has flown and it's just getting better as time goes by. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Tonight we're going to talk about 2 powerful products that absolutely everybody and their mama need, right? Everybody and their mama need this stuff. Guys, I want to ask you 2 questions. Are we all going to die someday? Are we going to get sick someday? Then guess what? What I'm about to share with you, everybody needs this. Do you guys have a bank account? Do we all have a bank account? Right? I don't care if you got $20 in your bank account. You need what I'm about to share with you. Do you have kids? Do you know people that got kids? They need what I'm about to share with you. Right? So, none of us can say we don't need what I'm about to share. If you own a home, you need what I'm about to share. If you got kids, you need what I'm about to share. So everybody getting one of this, one of this, one of this. Everybody getting it like Mama Oprah, right? You get in the car, you get into this, you get into this, and you get into this, and you're going to find out what it is. So guys, when it comes to, if we know that we're going to get sick, if we know that we're going to die someday, why not put things in place to weather the storm? Why not put things in place for those events whenever it happens? Because it's going to happen. We just don't know when, right? So why not put things in place? So today I'm going to talk about how to protect not only your life, protect your health, and also protect your wealth. And some people might say, well, Odetta, I ain't got no wealth. Well, you probably don't got no wealth right now, but don't you plan on having wealth in the future, right? You never know, you might win the lotto. You never know, you might get a job increased pay. You never know, you might find an amazing business like WFG, right? So maybe you don't have money right now. Maybe all you got is $100 right now, but protect that $100. So we're going to talk about protecting your life, protecting your health, and protecting your coins. So like I said, nobody plans on getting sick. Nobody plans on getting into a car accident. Nobody plans on getting into an injury. But why not put things in place just in case if something ever happened? This way you and I, we don't have to fork out our money. Let somebody else pay for it, right? Let somebody else pay for it. And let's do this, make sure this is good, right? Let somebody else pay for it. So one of the tools that we're going to talk about tonight to help people protect their income and protect their life and their health is what's known as term with living benefit. Living benefit. Pretty much all that means is if we get sick, we got some money coming to us, right? If we get sick, heart attack, cancer, stroke, I don't know, an accident, I don't know, whatever, we have some money coming to us. So my ex has stroke for 9 years. He can never ever work again. 9 years. If I was doing this business 9 years ago, and maybe I had sat down with him and said, you know what, you need to put this in place just in case. Just in case. You have a mortgage, you have kids. Just in case. If nothing happens, we good. If something happens, we also good. So term with living benefit is a term life insurance that gives you living benefit. So when you get sick, we got some money coming to us. Right? We got some money coming to us. So you don't have to deplete your savings. You don't have to deplete your bank account. You don't got to deplete your 401k, your IRA, or whatever you have set up. Right? So assuming you have a term with living benefit, and let's say it's a 30-year, and God forbid anything could happen in 30 years. If you get a heart attack, cancer, stroke, an accident, or whatever, and now you cannot work. You didn't die, thank God, but you just cannot work for a couple of months, for a couple of years. You have money coming to you. 2% of your life insurance in long-term care, living benefit. So if you have $500,000 or $1 million, what's 2% of that? A whole lot of coins, okay? More coins than your job will pay you. So why don't we have these things? Well, you know why we don't have it? Because nobody ever talked to us about it. That's why we don't have it. People never talk to us about it. Transamerica is the only life insurance company, right? The #1 term by Forbes Advisor. Transamerica has 206 billion with a B in total assets. And Transamerica is also the #1 selling IUL. Tonight is not about IUL. We're going to talk about IUL another time. Tonight we're talking about term with living benefits. Most people that we sit with, or most people have a regular term. So if they get sick, they have nothing to get. And statistics shows that we're going to get sick. People who have a basic term life with no living benefit, 90% of the time, they outlive that policy. So if you paid in for it for 30 years and you never got sick and you outlive your 30 years, do you get that money back? How do you feel? Right? But if you get a term with living benefit, there is a high probability that in 30 years, something might happen. And if nothing happened, you're good. So Transamerica is a highly rated company, AM Best, A1 Moody's, A+ S&P Global. It is the best. So do you think your family deserves protection just in case? It may never happen, but just in case. You have to control what you can control and ensure what you cannot control. Let me say that again. Why does everybody need this? Because we can only control what we can control. The things that we cannot control, we let insurance do that for us. So I want everybody to have a mindset shift. If we cannot control certain events, as long as there's an insurance to cover that, let the insurance take care of that. You control what you can control, and whatever you cannot, insure it. And now I'm going to pull up our term LB. Many of you should have this brochure. If you don't have this brochure, you can call Transamerica and get it, right? Or you can ask your SMD. This is Transamerica, LB, Term Living Benefit, right? So, again, if we get sick and you have kids, child care still got to get paid. If you got kids going to school, education still got to get paid. They still got to have their book bag and go to school. If you have a loan, your loan still got to get paid, or else you're going to fall into deeper loan. If you got a car, you got to pay car insurance. You got to put gas in your car. You got to keep your car going. Who's paying for those things? Maybe you don't need clothes. Housing, you do need to pay housing. Mortgage or rent. You do need to buy food, right? And there's a slew of other things. But if you're sick, your income is lost. Your income is gone, and the bills are just going to pile up on us. So who's paying for these things? Again, things that you cannot control, insure it. So, what I love about this product is that it gives you chronic. What is chronic? Diabetes is chronic. You didn't die, but now for the rest of your life, you might be taking insulin. That's my mom. Chronic, right? There's a lot of illnesses that may not kill us right away, but now we're going to be stuck with it forever. So this is a case study of a lady, Sarah, who was 35 years old when she got his term LB. Because a friend told her, hey, you need it. She paid $29 a month. So guys, can everybody afford $29 a month? Can everybody afford $30, $40, $50 a month? Absolutely, right? So she's paying $29 a month for a 30-year term with living benefit. And she's insured for $300,000. Now watch what happened 7 years later. She got into a car accident. And now it's a serious back injury. My God, a back injury. You don't want to mess with your back, right? So after 3 years, now she's diagnosed with a chronic illness. Forever, she's going to have this issue. But thank God, she was paying $29 a month and she got a term LB for 30 years. Now she's able to cash out. So at 35, she had gotten this policy, $300,000 she's insured, $28.67, but we rounded it off to $29. Age 42, she got into a car accident, right? Now she's able to accelerate her life insurance and was able to get $17,776. Was that a good investment? Guys, she only paid in $3,436 because we do not know when we're going to get sick. Right? Nobody knows when we're going to get sick. So this is one case. Another case, critical heart attack. Guys, if you Google the statistics, heart attack, cancer, and stroke is happening every 7 to 10 seconds. Somebody's being diagnosed. So here we have Eva, a small business. And at the age of 40, she took out a policy, right? 25 years LB term, paying $45. Can everybody afford $45? Like, people should not be complaining about these things because you're getting more, God forbid if something happened, than what you're paying. Again, you're insuring things that you cannot control. Now, 8 years later, Eva suffered a massive, serious heart attack. So guess what? Now, she's a small business owner. Can she open her shop? Can she still run her business? So here we have 40-year-old. She got a $250,000 policy with living benefit, paying $44.51. Massive heart attack at age 48, just 8 years later. And she was able to cash out $134,000. How much did she pay in? $4,000. Guys, these are powerful strategies that everybody needs, right? So again, we're insuring things that we have no control over. Then we have critical with an organ transplant. Meet Michael. Michael, at the age of 50, he took out $1 million policy. That's my friend. We like $1 million policy, right? He took out a 15-year term, paying $174. Of course, it's $1 million, right? And at the age of 55, he had an accident. Guys, we just never know. When I open up my training tonight, we're gonna get sick, we're gonna die. Why not put things in place to ensure those events? We're gonna get sick, we're gonna die. It's a no-brainer. Put things in place to ensure those events whenever it happens, right? So Michael at the age of 50 got his $1 million policy, term with living benefit, not a regular term. Guys, if these people all had a regular term, I'm in New York, and I'm not going to mention the company, but there's a company in New York that is sweeping every household, and my goal is to go and upgrade those terms and truly protect my people. Because I know that if those people get sick, they ain't got squat to get. They're gonna be broke. They're gonna be broke because they did not die, and their term does not have living benefits. So at 50 years old, Michael gets sick. No, he got the policy at 50. He got into an accident at age 55. And because it was $1 million policy, now he's able to cash out even more. 90% of the face amount. So how much money did he collect? Ended up cashing out at a time when he needs the money because he cannot work. He ended up getting a payout from Transamerica, $615,000. Y'all, it is a no-brainer. People will never ever make this type of income in their lifetime. People don't have this money in their bank account or any account. Put things in place to ensure what we cannot control. So, how much did Michael pay in? From 50 to age 55, all he paid in premium was $10,000. All he paid in from age 50 to age 55 was $10,000, $423. And how much was he able to cash out? $615,000. Guys, this is the power of having the right type of life insurance. Everybody needs a term living benefit for the simple fact that we're gonna get sick. And hope and pray you get approved for this, right? So these are just some case samples of real life situation, how this works, right? This is why I'm a big proponent that we got to put things in place for sickness And this is so different than your regular health insurance. Your regular health insurance will have you running around the world. They're not going to approve certain things. They're not going to approve certain prescription. They're going to have you get in the generic version. They're going to have you get in the cheaper stuff. They're going to deny some stuff. It's crazy. This is not regular health insurance. This is your black card insurance. This is your black card. With this, you talking, right? Like even me, I went to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription, and the pharmacist tell me, "Oh, my insurance doesn't cover this type. I got to get some other type." Because the medication was $600. And my medical coverage, health insurance, wouldn't pay. So now they have me taking 2 other things that's cheaper. Is it really healthy for me? No, it's not. They're watching their bottom line. So health insurance and long-term care and living benefit, it's 2 separate different things. So when you sit with a client and they tell you, "Oh, Dada, I got health insurance." No. You ain't got this. This is different stuff. Okay? Your health insurance is gonna have you running around the world. Gonna have you going to different doctors and getting approval. No, we're not doing that when we're sick. When we're sick, we want the best. Okay? If you want to see the top surgeon, we're going to the top surgeon. We ain't got to check with our insurance to see what they're going to approve and what they're not going to approve. Everybody need this, y'all. Right? So here again, it shows us here. You can Google this. We only work with the best in our platform. Forbes Advisor, #1 term with living benefit. Don't play with us. Do not play with us. We work with the best company and we truly protect our clients. So now let's talk about my second favorite product, which is called Everest. And here are some questions you need to ask your clients. Do you know how much it costs for funeral? Does anybody know how much does it cost for funeral? I know most people prepare for final expense or funeral expense. Do you think most people are prepared for funeral expense? No. We just got to Google the word GoFundMe and that's going to tell us we're not prepared. Right? Do you know that 50% of people can't even cover $1,000? So if grandma died tomorrow, how are we going to find $20,000 by this week? How are we going to find $20,000 by this week if grandma dies tomorrow? When most people don't even have $1,000 saved in emergency. And then what we also do find when we sit with some clients is maybe some people have the money, but they're watching at their siblings. They're watching at their cousin. They're watching at other people to see who's going to put money. We're not going to do that, people. We are not going to do that. Right? We're going to elevate. Do you know that it takes a financial institution 30 to 180 days to pay you out money to your beneficiaries? This is why I'm a big proponent that everybody needs Everest. Because I don't care, you could have $1 million in the bank. Your family's not going to get that $1 million. It's going to take 30 to 180 days unless you have a will or it's in a trust. Unless you got a will or it's in a trust. So you see, when we die, the next problem is, how are you going to have access to your family money? If you ain't got a will or a trust, join the line and go to probate court. Right? And then, who does your family call for help? If granny dies midnight tonight, who do we call for help? To know what to do first, second, third, what to do tomorrow, what to do Thursday, Friday. Who do we call for help? Everest we call. Do you want your loved ones to worry about your plans and final wishes? Listen, if you don't make a plan, the government will make a plan. And 9 out of 10 times, it may not be the plan that you want. Right? So what is Everest? Right? I have this for myself. I'm a big proponent. And when I first got into this business, Johnny said to me, you need a will. You need an Everest. And I was like, no, I got my burial money. Silly me, like everybody else. No, I got my burial money. Odetta, it's not about the burial money. How is your mom gonna get to your assets? How is your mom gonna know where to go and who to get the money from? How is your mom, do you want to put your mom through that kind of stress? How is your mom gonna know who to go to, and are they gonna give her your money? You need a will, Odetta. And I was like, wow, I never thought about it. Okay, then I'm gonna get it. Simple. So when people tell you, I have my burial money, no. This is not about your burial money. This is more than the burial money. You may have your burial money in the bank, but how is your family going to get the money? True story, I have a client right now. His brother passed away. There's $50,000 in that bank account. Now they got to go to probate court because the bank ain't giving it to nobody, because ain't nobody going to sue the bank. Ain't nobody going to sue the bank for giving it to the cousin when it should have gone to the kid, or it should have gone to the mom, or it should have gone. No. These banks are not giving up anything without legit, concrete evidence. You better have a will, you better have a trust, but you ain't just come in here and say, oh, my name is on the account and that was my husband. It doesn't work like that. So with Everest, you're going to get 4 things. First of all, you get protection. There's a death benefit. Almost everybody and most people will get approved for this because there is no medical exam. No medical exam. You just got to be between the age of 0 to 85, right? It's also a quick pay. You die today, 48 hours, money is there. You can't get out with no other insurance company. Nobody pays out in 48 hours. You also get concierge services. So, again, who do we call? If I go to Dubai and I die in Dubai, my mom wouldn't even know what to do or where to go in Dubai to bring me back to America. Are you kidding me, people? The concierge service, where we have access to a licensed funeral director 24/7 anywhere around the world, that is priceless. Why would somebody not want this? You just don't know how you're explaining it. On top of it, guess what? They're going to negotiate the funeral pricing. Because you see, when you and I call the funeral parlor, we're going to get the black market price. We're going to get the retail price. But when Everest call them, they're going to get the Costco wholesale price. So they're going to save our family some money. Hello, we're trying to save money all the way. All the way we're trying to save money. And then, now you have your estate planning document. You're going to get your will, your healthcare directive, and your power of attorney. So guess what? Your will can be updated 1,000,001 times. You married, you add your husband. You divorced, you take off your husband. You get a new baby, you add your new baby. It's amazing. And every time you make changes, there is no charge. If you had to go to a regular estate planning attorney, every time you make a change, they come in after your pocket. They come in after your dollars, right? Because it's work. With Everest, 1,000,001 times. You can change it all day, every day. All day, every day. No extra cost. So for me, I'm always going to ask clients, do you have a will? Because most of the time people don't. 1 in 4 people have a will. 1 in 4. There's a lot of people that needs Everest. And guess what? It's as little as $1 to $3 a day. It is so affordable. Do you think most people are spending $3 a day? Yeah, that's nothing, especially now with inflation. They're spending more than $5. Right? Just Starbucks alone is more than $5. So Everest has 25 million families they've helped across North America. 25 million. They're proprietary only to WFG and probably like 3 other major companies. So if we don't tell a family about this, 9 out of 10 times they will never get this. They will never hear about this product because WFG is exclusive to this product. So we got to help our people. We got to tell them about this because they're not going to see a commercial about this. They're not going to see an advertisement about this. We got to tell them about this. We got to help them with this information because they're not going to see it anywhere. Now, when you share this information with your clients, can we all agree that this is powerful stuff that everybody needs? Yeah? So guess what? If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. How many of you right now feel like you need to have an Everest or a Term LB if you don't have one? Even though I have it, like I still feel like I want it again. And I already have it. I believe in it. And this is why when I sit with clients, they can feel it. So, how about we help families with this information? Every license holder, you got a license to change your life and change other people's life. Help one family save $350. That could be an Everest. That could be a Term LB. I just showed you the price. $40-something. $50-something. $1 million was $175. That's $1 million coverage. $175. Right? It's affordable. And look at the payout. God forbid when people get sick, 90% they're going to cash out more than they put in. Because that's what insurance does. It insures what you cannot. So if we help families with these products that are life-changing, you can make $2,000 a month. You help 2 families, you make $4,000 a month. You know how long people have to work at a regular job to make $4,000? Here, you make this and sit in with 2 or 3 clients on a Zoom for about an hour to 2 of your time. And if you help 3 families, you can make about $6,000. It's about helping people. The more people you help, the more money you make. So let's go out and help families with this information because they're not going to see a commercial. They're not going to see a bulletin board. They're not going to see something on the radio or TV. We're the one that's going to have to educate them about this because we have access to this. Right? And if you help 6 accounts, 6 families, 6 accounts, boy, you're stacking a whole lot of coins. $12,000 a month. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to challenge every one of you this week to go out and help one family with a solution. Protect one family with an Everest, one family with a Term. Just protect a family, starting with your own. If you don't own this, get one for yourself. If you own it, start with your own again. Your brother, your sister, your spouse, your cousin, your auntie, your kids, your grandkids. You don't have to look far. Because all of us, including myself, I text my aunt, I text my cousins, and I say, hey, y'all gotta come on. I gotta talk to y'all. I can't be helping strangers and I'm not helping my own. My family is big. I still got a lot of them to help. Right? So let's start with our own. We don't have to look far. Start with our own. This week, I challenge you guys to help one family get either an Everest, a term, or whatever it is. Because guess what? The more families you help, the more money you make. Your zero income can turn to $150,000 annually cash flow. And then $250,000. How are we going to do this? We got to know the plan. Know the plan, which is right here. Do you want to make $2,000? Help one family save $350. Do you want to make $4,000? Help two families save $350 each. You've all seen this before. Work it, right? Know the plan. Know your numbers. How many people do you need to help? Keep the numbers as written and be obsessed with it. Guys, I have stickies right here that I'm looking at all day. I know my numbers. I'm obsessed with my numbers. Right now, my team and I, we've helped 600 families here to date, and my goal is to help 400 more by the end of the year, making it 1,000. I'm obsessed with 400. When I divided that by the amount of license in my team, we each got to help 5 individuals, 5 families, 5 accounts every month. I'm obsessed with the numbers. I gotta help 1,000 families before the year is over. I gotta help 1,000 families before the year is over. I gotta help 1,000 families. I gotta protect 1,000 families before the year is over. I'm obsessed with that number. I gotta help 1,000 families. I gotta help 1,000 families. And they're my own people, brown and black people. Because if I don't tell them this, they'll never know this. I gotta help my people. 1,000 families by year end. When you become obsessed with the numbers, every appointment you make, you gotta help a family. You gotta protect a family. Let me get you an Everest. Let me get you a term. Let me get you something to protect the people. So now the question is, are we gonna stay consistent? Because you could know the numbers, but if you ain't going to work, honey, you're going to be broke. You got to know the numbers and you got to go to work. You got to set up appointments. You got to talk to people. You got to have a lot of appointments. You got to go to work. So can you be consistent on those numbers for the next 3 months? I challenge you guys. I challenge you guys. For the next 3 months, let's put our heads down. So when we go to convention in October, we're running laps. We're running laps around that stage. Every minute your name getting called up, you're going up to collect a trophy, a plaque, something. Right? We're running laps on convention stage. So, can you identify your daily priorities? What are going to be your daily priorities? Make massive phone calls. Talk to people, because sometimes you may talk to someone and it's not going to give you an appointment right away. You got to do a lot of appointments. You got to call a lot of people. You got to have a lot of conversation. We get paid to talk, right? And focus on areas that's going to produce the most results and most numbers. So it's all about activity, guys. Activity, activity, activity. And you guys have all seen this. This calendar and agenda is on My Agent Center. How many step 1 and 2 you're going to do? How many step 3? How many step 4? How many step 5? How many follow-ups? If you want to help people with accounts, you're going to have to do a lot of step 4 and 5. A lot of step 4 and 5 if you want to help people with accounts. If you want to protect families. A lot of step 4 and 5. How many step 4 and 5 do you have set up this week? If you ain't got nothing, we need to go to work. So I challenge you. This week, help a family. Protect the family with a solution. LB term is super affordable. Everest is super affordable. $1 to $3 a day. These are simple products that are so powerful to somebody's life. How do you set up these appointments? Guys, again, it is so simple. You call somebody and you ask them for their availability. Hey, What's up, girl? What are you doing tomorrow at 4 o'clock? Nothing. Why? I want to share some stuff with you. It's very important for your kids. It's very important for your life. It's very important for your financial future. I want to share some important information with you. Let's jump on the Zoom. It's going to take about 30 minutes. If they say I'm busy, okay, no problem. What are you doing the following day? It's a 3-step process. Ask for availability with a specific time of the day. Never ever call a person and say, are you free? When are you free? No. You never call somebody and say, are you free? When are you free? No. You'll never get an appointment. Speak with authority. Be aggressive. Hey, what are you doing tomorrow at 4 o'clock? What are you doing Sunday at 3 o'clock? Be specific with a date and a time. Most of the time, they're probably going to say nothing. Why? Or if they really have something and they say, yeah, I'm busy, then no problem. Pivot to the next time and date that's best for you. And set up the appointment, right? And then we do a step 4 and 5, and we protect that family. And if you don't know how to do step 4 and 5, this is why you have us. Your trainers, your SMDs, or whoever. Put them in front of us so we can help you get a result and stack those coins. And for them, help the client. So, in closing, as always, the more you learn, the more you're going to earn. So always attend every training, because I promise you, someday you're going to be running these trainings, or someday you're going to be teaching the next person that you bring on board. I never thought I would be doing this, but thank God I attended all the trainings, even when I didn't have a team, because I knew someday I'm going to be training everybody. So always attend all the training. The more you learn, the more you're going to earn. And if you're the number one person on your team that knows everything, your SMD is going to be calling you and throwing a lot of leads at you, because she's going to need help to train the other people that are coming on board. So attend all weekly training. It's only Mondays and Wednesdays for you guys. It's only Mondays and Wednesdays. And when you get your license, if you plan on building a team, keep coming to these. Keep coming to these, because if you plan on building a team, you can't tell your people to show up if you're not on these. So attend all weekly training, right? Communicate with your trainer every day. We say this all the time, especially if you want to win in this business. If you want to win in this business, it's your duty to communicate with us. We already know this information. We already know this. If you want to be like us, if you want to learn this, if you want to go solo and be independent, fast, and then train other people, lock on with your trainer and be a sponge. Learn, learn, learn. And I will always say I'm so grateful for my trainer, because I took up all of their time until they had to boot me out and be like, Odetta, come on, you know enough. Just leave us alone. Go, Odetta. You got this now. Go, leave us alone. Let me train somebody else. I was a sucker for communicating with my trainer, because I wanted to learn everything that they know. Even when I didn't have a client for annuity, I wanted to sit in on one of their appointments just so I could learn how to do annuity. Even though I didn't have a client yet for Everest, I wanted to sit in when they had a client for Everest. I wanted to learn everything. And of course, if you don't have your license, all of this is not really going to make sense to you if you don't have your license. So schedule your license exam date and go past your license. And if you fail it, knock yourself off, look at the chapters that you've scored low in, and go back right away. You see, the mistake a lot of us make is we give up, or we take a long time to go back. No. You got to get back in the ring right away. If you fail on Monday, go back on Friday, or go back the next week. You got to go back right away. Especially if you failed by 2 or 3 or 4 points, go back before the end of the week. But most people don't do that. They get discouraged, they give up, and then they take a long time. It's like going to school. If you take a semester off, it's hard to go back the next semester. Don't ever take off. So I challenge you, if we're going to help one family this week, we got to set up some appointments. And these are not just any appointments. These are money appointments, because we're going in with the intention of helping that family, protecting that family, which equates to stacking those coins. So set up 3 appointments this week, because now your psychology is going to be, I'm making money tomorrow. I got 3 appointments. I got to close one of them. I'm making money tomorrow. I have appointments tomorrow. I'm psyched about my day tomorrow, because I know I'm making money tomorrow. Because these are account appointments. I don't want the people to cancel. I'm going to remind them tonight. I'm going to remind them tomorrow. I'm going to remind them a couple of hours before. I want them to show up, because I'm making money tomorrow. So set up 3 appointments so that you can help your 117. 1 business partner, 1 account. And if it's good for me, it's good for them, right? Because I got these products, and I'm going to let them know, hey, I got this, right? Do you have it, right? If you get sick, do you have anything that's going to pay you out? If you drop dead tomorrow, how's your family going to get to your bank account if you ain't got a will? Powerful stuff. And with that being said, that is my part, right? Everybody needs these products, because everybody's going to get sick and everybody's going to die at some point. So what we're doing, things that we cannot control, we're going to insure that sucker. We're going to insure it so we don't have to spend our coins. Let somebody else pay for those things. And that's why we're going to insure these things, because we don't want to pay for it. We want to have a lot of money and still have choices to see the best doctor and the best skier. And God forbid, when that time comes, all the money we worked so hard for, they better go to the right people and not the government deciding who it goes to. Because guys, probate court takes years. Probate court, you don't get the money by the end of the year. It takes years. Why are we going to put our loved one through that? Just because we didn't get a will in place? Come on. Come on, people. Right? People don't know this information. We do. So this is why you got to attend all these trainings, so you understand these things firsthand and you could tell it and share it with others. So that's my part, and I'm going to turn it back over to the lovely Fern. Thank you guys so much for logging on social media land and of course on Zoom.
Thank you so much, Odetta. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already on fire. I gotta make some calls right now. Before I end this call, I had to bring up someone very